Hi, y'all. How's everybody doing? Cricket, it's good to see you. We have all manner of new settings in StreamYard. They just popped up and left me all confused for a moment. How is everybody doing today? Is everybody ready for bacon baking hour? I sure am. It has been Paolo. Hi, sweetie. How are you? And guess what we've got, y'all? We've got a soda coming to see us right off the top. Let me turn the background off, y'all, and let me get the keyboard out of the way. Good morning, Kristen. How are you? It's nice to see all y'all rolling in. Here is a soda cat, y'all. Hi, Sunrise. He is a big kitten. He is a big boy. Yes. Yes. Mm-hmm. Oh my goodness. Can we get you to purr into the microphone? Soda is ready. Can you guys hear him purring? Hi, Cricket. There's he's going to give the mic a kiss, y'all. Hi, Paolo. Sorry, guys. I'm distracted by the cat. You were up late last night with no face? What are you guys doing? I went to sleep because I knew I had to be on my live this morning. Soda is just all about it today. Come here. There we go, Bubba. Look at that, y'all. There he is. I'm gonna bite my nose some more. Okay, down you go. No, you don't want down. You want to sit. Okay. It's your time. Apparently, it's your time. It's not showtime. It's soda time. Yeah. Apparently, it's not showtime. It's soda time. Oh my goodness gracious, you are so big and heavy and heavy. No Face is wonderful. I'm glad you guys were having fun. It looked like a really fun live. Harry's coming back. You're just, what's the deal? Oh, I know what the problem is. I know what the problem is. Oh, he scares you? That is scary when they have a seizure. I know what your problem is. You didn't get fed this morning. You didn't get fed this morning. You guys can't see it, but he's licking. Did you really? Oh, Cricket, you'll have to send them to me. Those sound funny. I'd love to see those. See, he's licking my face. What's No Face's real name? Brain Fog says his real name is Sean. No Face's name is Sean, according to Brain Fog. Is she right? Is she right? Okay, come here. Are you going to come here again? Come on. Come here. It's not Sean. Oh my goodness. Cat butt. Okay, guys. This is what we need to do for Soda. Soda is upset because he hasn't yet been fed this morning. So that is why I am getting all this attention. And that is why you are getting such a nice vision of cat butt. Can you even still hear me with the mic halfway across the room from me? I'll have to ask No Face his real name or go back and watch the live. Look at the size of this cat, y'all. He is bound and determined this is where he's going to be right now. So, how is everybody's weekend? What did y'all do for self-care this weekend? This is going to be Self-Care Saturday. We need to talk about what you're doing for self-care because I need to up my self-care. I suck at self-care. I think I suck at self-care. I don't quite get the concept of self-care, I guess. I suppose I should start talking a little more. Y'all are being awful quiet while I'm sitting here with the soda cat. Did my chat stop? Self-care, schmell care. Yeah, I'm on self-care 24/7. I suck at self-care. I'm not even sure what it actually is supposed to mean. He is starving. You can tell, can't you? He's never ever, I mean, do you see the size of this, Bubba? He has never ever been fed. Never. You messaged me on Messenger? Okay, Sunrise. People seem to do work for self-care. People seem to do work for self-care. Sewing and walking. Yeah. Oh my God, the drums in Maria when you pound his. Yep. He's all skin and bones, ain't he? Look at that belly. Look at him, y'all. He's just, but you know, he holds me down like this and grooms me, and then I'm not quite sure what I'm supposed to do. He won't get down. He won't get down. Um, you do 4-word puzzles every day. It's one of your wellness tools. Interesting, Cricket. Interesting. Okay. Okay. That's enough. Thank you. Hi, guys. What kind of word puzzles, Cricket? And how do they help? How do they help? I've been painting, you guys. See my icky paint water? I made more rocks. I can breathe now, exactly. I made a pumpkin rock. There it is. Isn't his tail wonderful? He does have a very fluffy tail. And I made a jack-o'-lantern. Come on. I made a jack-o'-lantern. Hey, Justin, how are you? Welcome in. It's good to see you again. And then I'm making some blanks. So I painted a rock. It's rock color. I painted it that color. That's paint. And this one, I'm not sure what he's going to be yet. And then I've got another one that's white. So those are the rocks. Those are the rocks that I've been working on. My self-care might be painting and cuddling my animals. Ready for Halloween? I haven't even started Justin Retro things. I had some fun making polka dots and stars. Word games can help you keep your mind exercised. I've never done much painting. I've never done much been consistent with doing art. So this thing with the rocks is kind of still new and different to me. Your 5-year-old is starting to show some talent for drawing. I'll have to send you a picture of the pencil she drew last night. That's cool, Sunrise. Soda. Come on. Thank you. He takes up my desk. He wants to lay on my desk, and it's not big enough for the two of us. It's not big enough for the two of us. It is the bacon hour, Justin. And with that in mind, y'all, with that in mind, Zenu Marlene, let me turn my background back on because I can. There we are. Back into that nice, comfy, transported. It's a transporter. I tend to think I have no artistic talent, but I'm not displeased with the way these are coming out. I mean, thank you, Cricket. I'm not displeased with the way those are coming out. I think they're kind of cool. I'm pleased with my own work. At the top of my... Oh, those are so good, Cricket. Those are so excellent. He looks so handsome. My email. Okay, you guys, we have to look at these. Okay. Let's show kiddo's pencil picture. I love it. Here is, look at that. Pencil picture. That's an excellent pencil picture. Very talented. I really like it. And now we're going to have to do these one at a time, unfortunately. That's so cool, Sunrise. So here's one. One. Two. I like this one a lot. That one's really amazing. Really lovely Cricut. So nice. And I love the William Morris. I love the William Morris. I like that one particularly. I think No Face looks rather dapper with the bow tie. I do. They are excellent. And then the last one, y'all. Is this one. Aren't they excellent, y'all? Really, really excellent. Cricut does the most amazing work. Cricut made the new Cricut made the new thumbnail for book club. I think it's adorable with Orion in a suit. So, how was everybody's week? I had kind of a crazy week. I had to work 2 full shifts this week. Usually I've only been working 1 shift a week since one shift every other week. I've only been working 1 shift every other week since I lost my client. And last week I got a new client, but it was my off week, so I still only worked 1 shift. But this week I worked 2 shifts. So it was my first week in a while working 2 shifts and school's already started. So it was a bit of a much. It was a bit much. But I think it went okay. My class on Monday went reasonably well. It was observed, and the feedback that I got was good. So that observation went well. And then my class on Tuesday night or on Monday night was supposed to be observed. Zenu Marlene, y'all. It was supposed to be observed, but because my teacher was sick, my professor was sick, and so she couldn't. Wild, exhausting, frustrating. I'm sorry, Sunrise Dawn. I'm sorry. So she couldn't observe Monday night. So then you met 2 new clients this week and also had to explain peer work to an insurance representative. How did that go, Cricket? So then I worked. Did I work Tuesday? No, I spent Tuesday doing lesson planning for Thursday. I must have had something going on Tuesday. No, I worked Tuesday. I worked Tuesday and Wednesday. Am I going to do a Halloween live on Thursday? No, Justin, I think you asked me that last time. And I said, no, I can't do a Halloween live on Thursday because I teach on Thursday nights. I suppose I'm done teaching by 7:00 p.m. I could do, I mean, if people really, I am not the Halloween queen. That is not me. That is Xenu free. There are a lot of other people who are Halloween queens. That is not me. I'm pretty sure it's Xenu free. Am I remembering that right, Sunrise Dawn, y'all? So, I mean, if y'all really want me, hold on just a sec. If y'all really want me to do a live, that was not intending to give y'all the middle finger salute. I had a tickle, and that's my longest finger, right? The insurance thing went really well. You made a point of being extra charming. Serious, though, she has a daughter with schizophrenia. Oh, good. You made a point of being extra charming. Well, with those insurance folks, I used to sell insurance. The thing about health insurance, y'all, the thing to remember about health insurance is it's not health insurance. Big Chief, you're not into spooky shit. Fight and flight indeed. Justin, sweetie, I know you really want to come on panel, but I don't have panels, honey. I don't have panels. How you doing, Big Chief? Yeah, you hear about that. You guys hear about that one haunted house where they you have to sign this huge contract? You have to sign this huge contract. That basically they can torture you and you have to stay in the haunted house. It's some weird freaky haunted house that you get a prize if you win. You made a fishery video this morning? Big Chief, that sounds really cool. Did you make it? Your first video. I was like, a fishery video? But okay, I'll go with fishery video. I used to live close to a fishery. Your first video. Did you do live? First short. I will make sure and watch it. Cricket, will you drop Big Chief's channel in the chat, please? Sunrise. Justin, what's so important? What do you have to say that's so important that you want to be on a panel about? I'm curious. So then my teacher couldn't observe my class Thursday, y'all, or Tuesday, Monday. My professor, because I was observed Monday morning, and then I was supposed to be observed for my different class Monday night. And my teacher couldn't observe me Monday night because she was sick, my professor. And so instead, she asked to observe on Thursday night. And so I really felt like, I mean, I said, okay, fine, Thursday night works. And the whole, oh, Cricket, all you need to do, sweetie, all you need to do, let me show you how to do this. Um, hold on. Cricket, I'll show you this. Okay. So, Cricket, what you do, yep, click on Big Chief's name. You click on Big Chief's name just like this, and it'll say channel activity, go to channel. You click on go to channel, and it'll take you to Big Chief's channel. And then you copy the link and bring it back over. That is how you do that. Yes, yours says block or report. Those are your options, Kristen. And I had a lot more options on that one. I had a lot more options than even the moderators do because it's my channel. So even moderators don't have all those options. Fab Daddy, how are you doing? You have to do heavy manscaping? Why is that? Why is that? You need a wrench for all that stuff. Yes, indeed, you need a wrench. I love Cricket. I love how respectable you make, how respectable and distinguished you make our no face look in those pictures. They're really excellent. So I'm Barry in the lead, guys. I had my professor review my class observe my class on Thursday, and I think I was pretty sure I did a shit job for your Halloween costume. Oh my goodness. What's your Halloween costume, Fab Daddy? Now I have to know, or is it a deep dark secret? So Friday after class, so after back to Thursday. Thursday after the observation, my professor asked if I had time to get together Friday after class to go over the observation. And I said, absolutely yes. And so we did. And you guys, you want to know what she said my superpower is as a teacher? She said that my superpower as a teacher is undead lurch type. Excellent, Fab Daddy. Bowl cut will be perfect for that. So what are you going to do with that bowl cut after Halloween? You're just going to shave it all off, Fab Daddy? So she said my superpower is in engaging the class, making everyone feel valued, and creating a welcoming and inviting classroom. After your party today, it's gone. So what have you been do? Thank you, Big Chief. Exactly, Cricket. Exactly. You've been growing your hair, Fab Daddy, and you're gonna take it high and tight. There you go. I don't blame you. That I thought of you guys immediately when she said that. I thought of you guys immediately when she said that. So I really thought that you guys would appreciate her assessment. I hope to continue to make all of you feel welcomed and well, I hope that it continues to be a welcoming and inviting place where everybody feels that they're valued. The other thing that she told me, and I feel terrible about it, is that I was calling on one student significantly less than I was calling on the others. And that is feedback. That is feedback that I feel. I mean, I'm thrilled. I'm thrilled I've gotten it. Don't get me wrong. I'm thrilled that she gave it to me. I feel terrible. And she was very kind in saying that it wasn't my fault. I wasn't even realizing what I was doing. She was very, very kind, but I feel really, really bad. But Susan, how are you doing? Thank you, Cricket. I really, I took a page. That was one of the things that I liked most about Reese's chat when I first started watching Reese is how real she was and how engaging she was with the chat. And I didn't see a lot of other people out there doing that. And I enjoyed it enough that I thought other people might enjoy it. And sometimes um being in a big chat isn't quite the same as being in uh, a small chat. There's just it's Reese. Reese is amazing. I am not criticizing. I have no notes for Reese about how she engages with chat. I am in awe with how Reese engages with chat. Fab Daddy, you chatters are really, for the most part, for the most part, y'all are pretty okay. I know that there is a segment of chatters that are not not really doing chat for the right reasons, if there can be right reasons. Um okay, you're late, Susan. The cleaning needs to be done. Keyboard warriors will type. Exactly, Fab Daddy. And I have had my share. I have had my share of that. In fact, I want to apologize to all of y'all for having that show up in the chat last week. But know that it's going to happen. I can't possibly not piss somebody off. This is the internet. I will piss people off just by my mere existence and voice. That will be a problem. And so if people come in here wanting to have at me, I'm not going to get nasty, but I'm also not going to roll over. So hopefully those kinds of engagements don't make you feel unsafe. And please know that you're always welcome to leave, to do what you need to do to take care of yourself. That is the most important thing. You think they piss themselves off? I think so, Fab Daddy. I think so. I think they show up pissed. I literally, and you know, it's true. Some people just, I have known people that I couldn't get along with, that people I got along with could get along with. And I have friends that I get along with just fine that other people don't like at all and find offensive. So I get it. Not everybody is going to like everybody. I get it. I get it. But this is this here, this is my front porch. This is my party. You all know that. I'm preaching to the choir, but I'm talking, you know, we all know that there's folks there's folks that watch that don't necessarily agree with everything I say. And to them I say, you're welcome in here too. I've never said that you have to agree with me to be my friend. In fact, I like friends who disagree with me. I just like people who act like friends. And if you've decided I'm not your friend because you think I didn't act like your friend, then we're done. Just don't come in here pestering me. It is sweet of him, isn't it, Crick? Isn't it, Big Chief? Well, Fab Daddy, I think there's a fine line. I think there's kindness is free and private conversations with creators over differences are welcome. Absolutely. Absolutely. Rolling into my living room and shitting on my carpet? I'm sorry. Rolling into my living room and shitting on my carpet. I'm gonna say, what the fuck, y'all? And I'm really sorry when people roll into the living room and shit on the carpet. And that is sort of a price we pay for saying that we're open and welcoming, is sometimes people are just gonna show up and sit on the shit on the carpet. So, I guess that's my roundabout way to say I apologize for the shit on the carpet last week, but I hope you guys, continue to understand that sometimes shit gets on the carpet, and I will do my best to clean it up. And hopefully not have it continue to make people feel unwelcome and like they want to stay away. So how did we get on that subject, y'all? Exactly, Cricket. Exactly that. I mean, and if you're gonna shit on, well, I don't. It's enough. You may scratch the couch and spray a scent, and then you leave. Exactly, leave. If you don't like it here, really and truly, if you don't like it here, I say this with all the kindness in my heart. If you don't like it here, you shouldn't be here. And I mean that like in a genuinely kind and loving way. So, dogs and cats poop. Yeah, it's not the dog. The dog and cat poop is. I can clean that up. Human poop. Human poop is a different ball of wax, y'all. So, I know how we got on that subject. We were talking about how my professor said that my superpower is creating a warm and welcoming and environment and making each student feel valued and invited. That sounds about right, Cricket. That sounds about right. I don't remember how everybody else found me. That would be really interesting. Do you guys recall? I remember seeing Big Chief in chat long before I started streaming. Sunrise Dawn, I met in chat before I started streaming. And I think Sunrise Dawn and Susan P were my second and third. Oh, that's right, Susan. Oh, I adore MLH. MLH has been really, really kind to me. And I really admire him. I really admire him. And I'm appreciative. He's done a lot for my channel. He's done a lot. He's done a lot. MLH is the bomb, all right. He is. He is absolutely incredible. I really wished that I'd been able to go to Las Vegas this weekend and see him. That would have been just amazing. But there's really no way my schedule would have allowed it. Does anybody know if he got to meet up with Pup Groomer while he was there? I showed up in Liz Gale's live. He is. I agree, Susan. I have a lot of respect for NLH. 4:20 this afternoon, Fab Daddy. Man, I want to see pictures of your costume. Fab Daddy, last year on 4:20, I did a 4-hour and 20-minute live. It was a lot of fun. Oh, yes, I met her downtown. I did. We did a live to get we were both I was streaming at the same time she was downtown. I remember that. Now I remember. It's like Liz Gale and I didn't do a live together, but we sort of did. We streamed together. Uh-huh. That was a cold day. Harvest Halloween party. You saw me in Reese's live at a restaurant, and I think your channel came up on your feed. Really, Kristen? That far back. I organized that brunch when Reese was in Seattle. I drove up from Portland that morning and drove back to Portland that afternoon. It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. Hey, Journey, how are you? It was not that much work, Kristen. I mean, it was a little bit of work and it was a little bit stressful for some funny reasons, but open bar and swag table. Jiminy Christmas, Fab Daddy. What kind of parties do you get to go to? And how does one get to be your date? I'm supposing that I need to have an excellent costume. And I fail in that area. Although I can pull off an excellent Mrs. Roper. And I am told, oh no, Journey, I am so sorry. Yes, she was in that group, Kristen. Absolutely, she was. Fab Daddy! My goodness! Seriously, how does one get to be your date for these parties? I am really sorry you're still having the migraine, Journey. We are gonna get this wake and bake going in hopes that it'll take your migraine away, Journey. Do some self-care, some stress relief. Migraines are the worst. The best thing about migraines is when they stop. That's terrible, Journey. I am really sorry. 7 different bands. So I had a good day. I'll recap just a little for those of you who just arrived. My professor observed the class that I taught Thursday night and then she gave me her observations yesterday afternoon. And what she said was, I have to remember to look at you rather than down at the table. What she said was that my superpower is creating a warm and welcoming environment where everyone feels valued and invited. Fab Daddy, by 4. What coast are you on, Fab Daddy? Journey, wasn't it an amazing superpower for her to call out? I thought of all of y'all and how much you have helped me really realize that that is sort of my superpower. And she had to take meds to knock her out. I am so sorry, Susan. Um, yes, Cricket. It's in part, I mean, my ability to intersect with people with all sorts of viewpoints from all walks of life and be fairly comfortable with ambiguity is certainly something that came from my family. Being open to difference is a family value going back generations. So yeah, it is something absolutely that was part of my upbringing. Yeah. It's also your mother's birthday. You invited her, but she said no thanks. Oh my goodness, Fab Daddy. I am so sorry. Oh, Indigo, how are you, dear? It is good to see you. It is good to see you. Fab Daddy, which coast? I'm the eldest, Journey. I have a brother who is 4.5 years younger and a half sister by my father who is 20 years younger. I'm on the West Coast too, but I'm in Portland. I don't think I can get there that fast, Fab Daddy, but next time, keep me in mind. Indigo, I'm glad you got some sleep. I hope you didn't miss anything important. I hope you didn't miss anything important. Oroville, California. Where I'm curious, where is Oroville? So I got to go look it up. I know that's Goldville. Ah, between Reading and Sacramento, I think we've had this conversation. Pretty sure we've had this conversation. I don't think I can drive it that quick, Fab Daddy. I don't think I can even hit a plane that quick. Um, I think that's true, Journey, but I think the kidnapping affected it in weird and different ways too. Above Sacramento, next to Chico. See it. Yep, exactly. Nothing important, but you didn't hear the alarm go off. Your roommate did and shut it off for you. Well, I hope that's a good thing. Sometimes I've been having a really hard time hearing alarms go off lately. I did hear mine go off this morning and I actually got up, which is Journey, you are close. Fab Daddy, Journey is awfully close. It sounds like a dope party, man. I'm probably using really, 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 really dated slang. My students asked me in class last week to tell them the difference between idioms and slang. So what's the difference? No one under 21? Oh, we're all over 21 in here. Good, Indigo. I'm so glad. I'm so happy for you. It's really good to get enough sleep. I was up, we went out to dinner last night with my son. It was a bit of a splurge. Um, but only dated slang is allowed. You'll learn the bee's knees. There you go. Bonkers. You guys remember this game that Hasbro came out with called Bonkers? Like Bonkers is fun. They had a song for it, this game. Oh, Journey. It's okay. It's okay. It was awful, and I am very lucky it was not near as awful as it could have been. So that doesn't necessarily make it better. It just means I was really lucky and I know it. Cool beans, groovy. Yeah, exactly. Slang is informed by where you grow up and can vary based on culture. Idioms are more widespread. An example is raining cats and dogs to describe a big storm. I love it too, Indigo. Thank you. I was at the mall last week and I've needed Indigo, who was Durad Man? I lost myself, guys. Bonkers. There you go. Yes, Cricket. Idioms. Yes, idioms are more widespread. Exactly, Indigo. Slang can change across the country. Slang can change across generations. Slang can change across social group. Slang can change amongst. Okay. Got it. Paint the town. Got it, guys. I'm catching up. It's wake and bake hour. Give me a one. And Fab Daddy is determined to make me lose my train of thought. So slang can vary like that, but idioms hold true across generations and often across cultures. So one of the favorite. Right, Big Chief. Right. Exactly. But the idioms are all the same. Soda pop or soda pop. We would be lost, Big Chief. Idioms, the one of the favorite parts of my lesson for these English language learners, they love to learn idioms. It is their favorite thing. They can't get enough of them. They're like magic candy for the class. So I have taken to using Exactly, Cricket. And everybody knows the idea of idioms because everybody has idioms in their own language. So sometimes you say, "Oh, yeah, this is what that means," right? And you have to explain it. And then they go, "Oh, yeah, we have that one in our country, but it's said this way," right? I don't know enough about eggcorns, Fab Daddy. Tell me more about eggcorns. I know that's a word I should know. I also know I'm half high. Yes, exactly, Kristen. Exactly. Eggcorns. Remind me what these are. Oh, I think they're funny. Yeah, I think they're funny, but I also the idioms make a person feel more included. Yeah. I don't know, I think they're funny. The interpretations are weird. It's so eggcorns, y'all. Eggcorns are when it's a word or a phrase that comes from mishearing, this is what Google says, or misinterpretation of another. So a reader sent it, an eggcorn would be Sirname for surname. So an eggcorn would be Sirname. Instead, I'm writing this of so that's an example of an eggcorn. There's a German idiom that means trying to make an X out of a Y, and we might say trying to make apples from oranges. Apples, right, right. Journey, take care. Take care. And you get all kinds of wild eggcorns. Here's a great article. Let's take a look at this. Here's, let me see this. Hold on. Eggcorns. This is a fun article. Okay. So here is a bunch of eggcorns. Another thing coming. Look at this. So you see this argument here right now on another thing coming? The thing is, now the eggcorn is being argued about it. Is it another think coming or another thing coming? Pretty funny, huh? Pretty funny. Yeah, best thing since life's bread instead of best thing since sliced bread. Very funny stuff. I think that sometimes um there's going to come points when we don't know which one is the right one. Or it'll get sorted and changed. I don't know. I don't know. I'd have to look into Fab Daddy. Fab Daddy, let me look into the research on eggcorns and see what the research says. Because right now, I'm talking out of my ass. And you've actually got me interested. Let's see what the research on Eggcorns says. We can have another study stream. It is time for the first Minnesota goodbye, y'all. Where have we been? We have had all sorts of folks in and out already. We have talked about my day. We have talked about y'all's day. We have talked a little bit about self-care. I have determined that one of the things I do for self-care is I come on and I babble at y'all for 45 minutes to 2 hours, usually closer to 2 hours. I don't know where I got 45 minutes. Kristen, you're right. The idioms make. Why do the students like idioms so much? Why do the students like? I think it's, yeah, there can be written ones like surname instead of surname because you can't hear that. This one you can't hear it. It has to be written. I think people do should of cricket because they do a contraction on should have where it shouldn't be, and the contraction turns it into should have, which sounds like should of, and so then the contraction just becomes should rather than being should have, shoud apostrophe ve, it becomes should of. But yes, that's an Eggcorn as well. Shoulda is, yeah, should have versus should have. Yeah. I would argue, Big Chief, it's not wrong because language is the way it's used and it changes. And at some point, should have, it depends on how much the language is used. And so if the language evolves, we can look at the language and count how many people say should have and how many people say should have. We can look at that in writing and determine that. And when the language starts, one will win out, or they'll hold neck and neck and they'll both be correct. That's how the language works. Fab Daddy, tell me how. No Face, welcome, my love. It is so nice to have you here. No, it's not that much shorter than abbreviation. I would do ABBV. Linguistically, modern US English has less words vocabulary-wise than we did in the 18 or 1900s. Interesting, Indigo. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. So, Big Chief, you're not doing it wrong. There's this things called language corpora. And what these collections of language do, that's what a corpora is. It's a in this instance is it's a collection of language. And they have examples of all different sorts of written and spoken English. They have medical English, they have conversational English, they have business English, they have all t all basic conversations, all different kinds of Pat, how are you? It is so good to see you. I do have a live stream tomorrow about reading, Justin. We are reading, thank you for asking. Um, I have a live stream tomorrow night, y'all. This is your reminder that we are starting our new book, The Bad Cadet by Catherine Spallino. And we will be doing that book for book club the next however many weeks it takes us to get through her book. Generally, we do 2 chapters a week. And then we discuss it. So we will be discussing the first 2 chapters of Catherine Spallino's book, The Bad Cadet. If you're not a reader, that is okay. You can listen to it on Audible, or you can totally just come to just a second. You can just tomorrow, Indigo. There's the link for Catherine's book. If you have Amazon Unlimited, it is free now. Well, it's going to be on Restream. I don't know why that matters to you, Justin. Hey, Fab Daddy, take care. 2 and 5 to you too. Well, thank you, No Face. I saw these dapper looking photos of this distinguished looking gentleman that Cricket sent me. And damn, I have to say, that distinguished looking gentleman who doesn't have a face is awfully handsome. No face. Justin, no, sweetie. Why is it so important for you to come up and stream with me, dear? What's the deal? Why would you like to come up and be on panel with me so much? Please tell me. If you're straight with me, maybe you'll change my mind. Right now, it's pretty unlikely. You're brand new to my stream. Hell, I got people in here I've known since the beginning and they haven't been up streaming with me on my channel. So, okay, Sunrise Dawn. I thought I'd missed y'all last night, but I didn't have a chance to check. I was so tired when I got home. We do love No Face, Indigo. Indeed, we do. Kat, how are things going? You just like to read book on panel? Well, Justin, we're not going to be reading it. We're going to be discussing it. Thanks, Sunrise Dawn. We're going to be discussing it. And if you want, no, Cricket told and may have sent me some of this amazing artwork that Cricket made. And I might have shown it to a few people because I was just so impressed. But I don't know about it, No Face. It's this distinguished looking older gentleman who has a face, clearly, so it can't possibly be you. You're not good at hiding. So, Justin, if you want to discuss a book in person with other members of the channel, then what we do have is a members only book club, and that is on Tuesday nights. And you are welcome. You are welcome to join the channel and join us in our members only book club where we have a Zoom call and talk about the book together. Indigo, these pictures that Cricket made of No Face are just really lovely. No Face, now that you're here, I mean, I've already shown them without asking, but now that you're here, it makes it clear to me that I should have asked what chapters for Tuesday. Let me look, Indigo. You do an excellent job. Yes, Justin, if you become a member, you can join us in the Zoom. I'm looking up what chapters. Eight and 9. Chapters 8 and 9. Oh, No Face, you are too kind. Okay, so let's look at these pictures for those of you who haven't seen them. Because, oh my goodness gracious. Okay, here we go. Here's the first one. Cat! Have fun at the casino, Cat. Have fun at the casino. I miss your face, girl. I hope you're doing well. Have a wonderful time. Hugs and hugs and hugs, okay? Have a great time. So there's that one. And then there's this one. I think it's an honorary dachshund. Justin, honey, sweetie, you're going to have to hang out here for a while if you want to come on my channel with me. I'd love to have you be a subscriber. You don't have to join. You can just watch and participate in chat, and we'd love to have you here. But sweetie, I'm not a panel person. I don't do them. My audience is not into them. I go on other people's panels. So, you can hang out here, and there's other people who are in my chat who do panels on the regular, and they might be interested in having you on panel, but I can't speak for them. They'd probably need to get to know you too. So I really appreciate, Justin, that it's important to you, but it's not what my channel's about, hon. I hope you understand that. Thank you, Justin. Thank you, Kristen. Justin, you're welcome to hang here and make friends with everybody. So I love this one. I love this one. And then the next one is this handsome feller. Who also has a dachshund. And then the last one this is my favorite, is this one. Ah, that's why Orion is there. He's in the corner joint. I get the setting, Cricket. He's here. Oh, now Cricket, you're going to start. Everybody's going to want a picture of themselves in the corner joint. Oh my goodness. Maybe we can make that a membership benefit. We'll have to talk, Cricket. I love that. I didn't quite get that part, Cricket. I don't know how I missed it. Because you're at the corner joint, No Face. You're here. Those are pictures of you at the bar. Here on my channel. So it's not your wiener dog, it's Orion. Thank you, Justin. I like how the hoodie matches the facial hair too. I'm quite partial to the bow tie. I am quite partial to the bow tie. Yeah, I didn't get it at first either, No Face. I think that's excellent. Excellent. I think the AI made the right choice in that instance. The bow tie is adorable. Now I'm curious. No Face. Is that scotch or beer that you were drinking? Justin, I am fully monetized. I made 1,000 subscribers. Oh, No Face, it'd be so cute. Justin, I've made 1,000 subscribers. And I dropped back down, but I'm fully monetized now. Bow ties are excellent. Bow ties are excellent. We blew right through the second Minnesota goodbye, y'all. I'm having so much fun showing off pictures of No Face at my bar. So I am clicking back up to 1,000 subscribers, Justin, after dropping down because I had a lot of help getting over 1,000 subscribers. And so there are people who subscribed, I'm sure, just to give me help, who wanted to unsubscribe. There's also been some drama in our community. Justin, you found me just through YouTube, right? Did you find me on YouTube search? No Face, I think you should wear a bow tie. I think you should try it out for once. Give it a try. Be adventurous. Be adventurous. You never got your Minnesota hello? I said hello to you. I did indeed. Hi. It's nice to see you. Fraud, you are late, but you're not late enough to make the first person after the third Minnesota goodbye. You made first person after the second Minnesota goodbye. So you're still, only a little bit late. You did find me on YouTube. That's cool. It's nice to know, Justin, that YouTube is pulling in other people to my channel. That's nice to know. It's nice to have new people come in and have it build. I said hi to you. I know I did. You're just trying to pull my chain. Don't think I don't know. I remember clearly that one. I do. How you doing, Fraud? It has been a week. It has been a week. I had 2 of my classes observed. Enjoying. I think for so I had 2 I'm teaching so 2 of the classes I'm teaching are teaching English as a second language to English language learners. The third class, I'll get to it, Fraud. The third class that's for my 1 credit class, that is a class on virtual international exchange and facilitating deep cultural conversations um, between students from different backgrounds. For example, these are students from America, Europe, and the Middle East, and we're going to be facilitating a discussion on the conflicts in the Middle East this Monday. So it is a very different ball of wax than teaching English. We had not that kind of a conversation in that class last Monday, but nonetheless, we were observed, me and my co-facilitator. That class was observed on Monday, as well as my teaching English to speakers of other language class was observed Thursday night. And both of them said that my superpower is really engaging with people, um, having a warm and inviting atmosphere, and making people, every individual, feel valued and as part of the group. So that was the feedback that I got in both cases. And one is my professor, and one is the organization that I'm volunteering for, that because I'm volunteering for, I'm getting my 1 credit for volunteering for them. Did all of that make sense, y'all? YouTube is sort of like my job. Does that answer everybody's questions? I am enjoying teaching. It is hard, but I'm getting the rhythm of it. My professor gave me some really good ideas on a different structure to use that might work better to uh for the flow of how things move in the class. I do not do Justin, sweetie, I do not do YouTube full time. No. Monetized means I have made, I think, since I have been fully monetized, I have made from YouTube ads, y'all, maybe $20. That's from YouTube ads. Now from memberships, thank you, Kristen. From memberships, I've made more, but that's memberships. That's a whole different ball of wax. That's people contributing because they believe in what I'm doing, or because they like me, or for some other reason. Hey, y'all. I don't know if Big Chief is still in here, but Big Chief dropped his first video today. So please make sure. I've got a hair. I get cat hairs in my lipstick. Please make sure and head over to Big Chief's page. And subscribe and subscribe to Big Chief and take a look at his. Did that come through as a link? It did. Okay. Yeah, I know, Justin. But we don't want to do the Zoom on a live stream. That's why we have the members only live stream. We want to make it, or the members only Zoom. We want it to be a Zoom call. Which is to say, we want to have the thanks, Cricket. You want to have the freedom to sometimes talk people. I want people to want to come and share, Justin, and some people don't feel comfortable coming to a book club where they're going to be broadcast. So I wanted to make it more like a real virtual book club. That's why it's the members only book club, is it's more like a real virtual book club where we get together on a Zoom call and pretend like we're in each other's living rooms and talk about a book. So I am pleased that I got really similar feedback from each of my professors. One of the things that the organization that I'm doing the cultural facilitating through, one of the things they've said to me for many, many years as a criticism is that I was putting too much of myself into it, because for this organization, it's vitally important that you stay neutral. And so I need to not leave, I need to be like a blank slate where nobody can uh guess which side I'm on based on my words or actions, right? And in the past, the criticism has been that I haven't kept that mask on fully enough. I've let too much of myself out. So that criticism I did not get, but I still got the warmth. So what that means to me is I've learned to, and maybe this is in part due to y'all, I've learned how to convey that sense of warmth and openness without giving up, with being more noticeably aware of the boundaries and being more intentional about my choices, about what I disclose or don't disclose about myself. And I think that that may have contributed to my ability to not feel the need to have to know how to not to make the choice, to know where that line is, but to still be open and welcoming and warm and engaging. Kristen, what do you mean, which sides? Carrie, scaries. I am not into scary stories, no face. You take it. If I was into it. Kristen, do you mean, which sides do you mean? Tell me more. I can tell you what the organization is called. So, guys, it is about time. They don't want me to talk about necessarily being a mom. They don't want me to uh talk about even specifically where I live beyond generalities of the United States. Yeah, politically or socially. I can't talk about being married or not. Like who I am as a teacher, I am like if I get asked a direct question, my response is I appreciate that you're asking me that, but as your facilitator, I can't answer that question. Right now, I'd be happy to engage with you about that question at the end after I'm no longer your facilitator anymore. Y'all can ask me any of the questions you want, but for now, I can't engage with that question because I am facilitating the group. That is where I have to be to run these groups. Yes, it's safe. No, 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 no. No, Kristen. I've got a co-facilitator. It's a small group of students. There's not anything like that that's going on. There's supervision. These are students in college that are in a class. It's all above board. It's all above board. Brigitte is doing a live for Dwarfism Awareness Day on Monday. She has a growing channel. Please go sub to Brigitte. What Cricket says. No, there's no chance of that. I mean, there's always a chance, but it's not it's it's more that I need to be seen as an impartial advocate for everybody. YouTube keeps unsubbing you, Indigo. That sucks. So this is third Minnesota goodbye, y'all. Who do we think we're gonna get? Yeah, yeah. I mean, you got to have cooler heads prevail if you're gonna have a conversation about issues in the Middle East with a bunch of college students. Because there's going to be a lot of different perspectives. Except in politics, no face. I kind of try to face it on in politics. I don't do an excellent job. But yeah, that's where I can face down the monsters. In those two areas, I face down monsters. I can get pretty passionate. And those are not areas I very often go into with y'all because I can get pretty passionate about those two areas. I find them interesting. Pull the covers under their head because there's a monster under the bed. Yep. I'm going to curl into a ball. I'm going to pull the covers over my head. I'm going to plug my ears. And I'm not going to get out of bed. In that instance, I won't move. You are absolutely right. I get pitch black terrified. We are watching. Have any of you guys watched The Three Body Problem? On Netflix? Have any of you guys seen it? The Three Body Problem? I think that I got pulled into watching a scary movie. I am 8 episodes in. You have your one body problem, that's enough. That's right. Cricket did send me that. Thank you for the reminder, Cricket. Let me go find it. Thank you for the reminder. This one's perfect. Okay, y'all. We better have a third Minnesota goodbye, y'all, today. Because, oh my goodness gracious. Do I wait to show it until we get our winner? Cricket, you just go after my heart with that William and Morris. You're making my heart palpitate with all that William Morris. Arts and crafts. Cricket makes excellent thumbnails, y'all. So take him up on his offer. Cricket, drop your email in there. Cricket makes excellent thumbnails. Okay, I have to show. No, I can't show it until we get our third Minnesota goodbye, y'all. Who are we going to get? You get second run. You get first runner up. No bot. Cricket is amazing, indeed. No, but I think you get first runner up. They have to appear to unlock the surprise. I know, but oh my goodness, this one is so good. Janet! Janet! Janet, you are it. You win first person after the third Minnesota goodbye, and we have new prizes. And we weren't going to get to see them until you showed up. Ah, no Smurf. Janet's arrived, so we're good. We have new third Minnesota goodbye prize. Are you ready? Here it is. Here's your trophy. Well, Janet, you know, we have prize for the third Minnesota goodbye, right? You know that, right? So there is a prize for the first person who shows up after the third Minnesota goodbye, because it is a tradition for reasons that go into deep history. And today, you were the first person to show up for the third Minnesota goodbye, after the third Minnesota goodbye. So traditionally, you've gotten your choice of a crown or a trophy. But today, you get a trophy, and Cricket will email it to you if you want to have it. Here is your trophy presented by my puppy, Orion. Third Minnesota goodbye. we need to have a note on that says third Minnesota. You don't have to do anything, Janet. You have to give Cricket you have to email Cricket. Cricket will drop his email in the chat. You have to email Cricket and Cricket will send you the picture. That's all you have to do. You get the trophy. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. And it's a unique one time only. Indeed. Indeed. I love it. It is adorable. It looks just like him. You're welcome, Janet. Cricket, we need like, in handwriting or something that says, winner, third Minnesota goodbye. Hey, Carrie Ann, or something like that. That would be adorable. Isn't it? Welcome in, Janet. Thank you for playing. I think the problem, Cricket, is we're going to encourage people to show up late. So we've got to come up with a solution for the problem of encouraging people to show up late. It's a backwards incentive for what I'm trying to achieve. But it's adorable. It's fucking adorable. Thank you, Cricket. Okay, guys. Nope. Yeah, I mean, Janet, just send Cricket an email and tell Cricket that you won the trophy today. I'm sure Cricket will remember. Just tell him you're Janet from another planet. Yeah, you know what I mean, Cricket. Just, I'm thinking like engraved like you'd see on a photograph trophy wall, something like that. Best wishes, hey Carrie Ann, something like that. That's okay, Janet. You were our first winner. We didn't know what to expect. It's a brand new thing. We just started today. Cricket sent this wonderful trophy. It is really stupid cute. Of course, Cricket will keep emails confidential. Cricket won't even give emails to me. She did. No face from another no space. Ah, that's a great opening line, no face. That's a great opening line. I'm loving this adorable picture of Orion offering the trophy. So freaking cute. So freaking cute. Cricket, you really are very talented. You've got the photo montage thing going on exceptionally well. Isn't it, Fraud? Isn't it incredible? You're pulling it together, and that I'm just playing with it on my own. I know that it does not willingly give the results that you're coming up with. So you are having fights and then you're photo montaging things in. It's really exceptional work. It's a lot of fun. Okay, guys, let's do one last good Xenu Marlene. Is everybody ready? Bacon and bacon. I bacon baking hour. I always want to call it bacon and baking hour. I need to get that run off my tongue better. Bacon baking hour. The AI part is counterintuitive because the less information you give it, the better the outcome. It's more programmed to be creative than obedient. Interesting. Which AI do you use? Your 90-year-old grandpa got a gummy? Did he really? Go, grandpa. I'm so glad you've still got your grandpa, Kristen. Treasure that. ChatGPT. Okay. Okay. I go back and forth between ChatGPT and Microsoft AI. They do different things. It's it helps his pain so he is more chill. Exactly. I am so happy that it helps his pain. And I'm happy even more that at his age he's open to it. I wish I wish that when my daddy had cancer 12 years ago that the that we had been then where we are now with regards to marijuana and its medicinal uses. I was certainly not there. So, your stepdad likes gummies. He is 80. We love him. Kristen calling us young'uns. Girl, serious young'uns. He's only open to it because his pain is making him crazy. Yeah, but okay, no face. Hey, you guys, make sure and go hit no face when he goes live in about 15 minutes. Yeah, I knew. Kristen, I knew. Kristen knows we ain't no young'uns. See you soon, no face. See you soon. I think it's really great. I mean, even if he's only open to it because it helps his pain, and then he sees that it makes results, that makes a difference. That makes a difference. You feel old with the new Chat GPT? Kristen, it is, I have found, I've actually found it really useful, even for making my English lessons. I can ask it for a list of appropriate words, leveled words based on specific criteria. I can ask it for a list of words related to a specific theme. And it will give me a list of 5 to 20 words, however many I tell it to. And it'll make up sentences for each of those words that, or give me a one-line definition that's accurate for each of those words. That kind of work, yeah, that kind of work, Kristen, That would take me hours to do. I am not creative of coming up with vocabulary words related to a theme. And furthermore, it'll give me 15 idioms related to a theme. So if I told you I need 15 idioms related to emergency preparedness, no, this is free Chat GPT. I have not paid for it yet. This is all free Chat GPT. Kristen, the were you at Wheel of Wednesday on Wednesday, Kristen? All of the questions that I asked on Wheel of Wednesday this last Wednesday and most of them the week before, I had AI write. I had AI write those questions. And those questions were the most engaging, interesting, thoughtful questions. They were really great. I mean, were there some duds in there? Yeah. I had it come up with 40 questions and probably 25 of them were good. But I use it on my PC and my iPad, but it's easier on my PC. I've had it write the basics of an outline for a lesson plan, and then I use that outline as a structure. Exactly, Cricket. It's so good at that kind of stuff. Not only it'll give you 5 facts, it'll give you can say, "Give me 5 facts." I mean, look, I told it to give me a 15-minute talk on high control groups that took all manner of high control groups at all in all different sorts of social groups into consideration and used examples from all of them and it spit out a coherent bit of text. Now, it's on subjects that I can read the text and know if it's giving if what it's saying ain't accurate or not, right? I can fact check the text I've been given, but it's still a lifesaver in terms of organizing the information for me so that I can edit it into my voice. You pay the $20 a month? To Kristen, I haven't done it as a food tracker. That would be interesting. You pay $20 for the Chat GPT. I wondered if you paid Cricket. Microsoft is $20 a month. The Google Chat GPT is $20 a month. The AI for all of them run the same. But for what it does, it's good. But know what you're talking about. You forgot to leave, No Face? Well, there is a legal case right now about a child who was engaging with an AI chatbot that apparently encouraged him to kill himself. Now I'm going to lose my monetization. Shit. Sorry, guys. Trigger warning. That just came out. So there is that. We are into the fourth Minnesota goodbye. So I am by no means saying that it is the bee's knees and the end all be all. Yeah, it's I'm not clear. I haven't looked enough into the story. It's pretty sad. It's pretty sad. Yes, we all collectively forgot to leave, and then I made us sad. And then I made us sad. So on that note, AI does some amazing and great things, and it's just a machine. It's not your friend. We all need real friends and human connection. And this can count as human connection. Believe it or not. It has made a difference in my engagement in life and the world around me. Something like that, Kristen. Something like that. Exactly, No Face. Something was going on. You need to have actual human connection with actual human beings. I had somebody tell me once that they were ashamed that the only human connection they got was through YouTube. And that when that got found out, that they felt ashamed and like they knew that that was made them kind of irrelevant as a person. And I really reject that, y'all. Get that human connection. Now I'm going deep and dark again. Get that human connection somewhere. It's really important. If you're getting it here, I'm glad. I will quit lecturing. I will quit being a mom. Thank y'all for coming. Thank y'all for hanging out. Tomorrow night is book club, and we are reading the first and second chapters. Yeah, that's what my children say. My mom, look, I must have mom-eyed you. I'm sorry. Apparently, I have a mean mom eye. I have a bad mom face. Oh, it's backwards. So we're going to be reading Catherine Spallino's book, The Bad Cadet. And we're going to be discussing the first and second chapters. This is, we will see, the chapters appear to be relatively short. So we'll see if we stay at 2 chapters or if we go to 3, but we'll decide that after we discuss. We'll decide that after we discuss the first 2 chapters, y'all. So and then Tuesday night, don't forget Tuesday night is members only book club, y'all. Please join us at members only book club. We are discussing Stephen Hassan's book, The Cult of Trump. Stephen Hassan is a well-known and world-renowned cult expert on high control groups, and this is his latest book. So, since we are anti-high control groups, we are taking a look at that and examining that in regards to other high control groups. We would love to have you. And with that, guys, I can tell I'm not wanting to end today, but with that, I will say, hey, talk to you later.